When Ricky told Brittany that he wanted them to always be together, no matter what, he meant it. You see, not even death will keep him from her. And if anyone stands in the way of them being together, Ricky's got something for you. And that's a knife. A knife that looks like it was made out of cardboard and painted silver. I Can See You Trembling. Shot on video horror movies. It's a shame that more people don't give them the time of day. I remember my buddies not even wanting to stand next to me when I would rent shot on video horror movies from the video store, as if it were hardcore porn. And even though I would insist that movies like Video Violence was awesome, that Cannibal Campout was so much fun, that Killing Spree was insane, they acted like SOV movies were beneath them. Now, I wouldn't add Dreamstalker to that list, but I will give it an A for ambition. Dreamstalker is a well-shot, just overall well-made slasher with a big cast and lots of locations. The movie does a good job of establishing Ricky and Brittany's relationship during an extended pre-credit sequence. Brittany is a sought-after model, and Ricky is a dirt bike rider guy. A lot is achieved during these opening moments to make their relationship feel authentic. But remember, being a dirt biker is, as Jeremy would say, too dangerous. And if you guessed that Ricky would meet his fate on the dirt bike track, you'd be right. 3 years later, and Brittany has yet to get over Ricky. Of course, being visited by the mangled specter of Ricky in her dreams doesn't help matters. And these are some vivid and very bizarre dreams. During one such dream, Ricky actually forces himself upon a sleeping Brittany. And during the act, he produces a condom. And later on in the act, he informs Brittany that the condom broke. But that's not the only bizarre moment in this movie. Oh no. And it's also not the only time that Brittany is assaulted. You see, whenever Brittany dreams, someone she knows receives a deadly visit from Ricky. So yeah, this movie was inspired by Nightmare on Elm Street and features a scarred, one-liner spitting slasher. Then the action shifts, with Brittany retreating to a cabin in the woods for some much-needed R&R. Unfortunately, it just so happens that a troubled youth group are camping nearby, so we get some Friday the 13th thrown in there too, with a touch of Ticks and a sprinkle of Sleepaway Camp 3. There's actually a pretty amusing scene where the troubled youths decide to start a dance party in Brittany's backyard. Another bizarre moment occurs when two of the youths accost Brittany in the woods, and it's implied that they want to do bad things to her. Yet another scene had me completely perplexed, in which a neighbor guy follows his dog through Brittany's cabin to her bathroom, where she just happens to be taking a bath. Upon seeing this man standing in her bathroom doorway leering at her, she's like, "Oh, hey, I know you from high school." And he's like, "Want to hang out?" And she's like, "Yeah, cool." And then an hour later, they're getting it on. Is home invasion a turn on? The guy broke into her the guy's dog broke into her cabin. Then he broke in to retrieve the dog. And the dog just happened to go straight to the bathroom where Brittany just happened to be taking a bath. And Brittany and this guy just happened to know one another. That's a lot of just happens-ings. I don't care if we went to high school together or not, but my bath time is my private time, and you can get the hell out. The kills aren't anything to write home about, although we do get an outhouse kill. Now, it's in no way as stunning or as brilliant a piece of cinema as the outhouse kill in Friday the 13th: A New Beginning, but really, what is? Still, an outhouse kill just brings a smile to my face. Dreamstalker is a little confusing when it comes to Ricky's powers. Sometimes he feels supernatural a la Freddy, and other times he feels like a straightforward Jason-esque slasher. At one point he's invulnerable, at another point he is vulnerable. Ricky only kills when Brittany is asleep during the first half of the movie, but when things shift to the cabin in the woods, Ricky's out killing whether Brittany's asleep or not. The rules are flexible, is what I'm getting at here. Valerie Williams is quite good as Brittany. This was her first and, according to IMDb, her only acting gig. And Mark Diaz ain't bad as Ricky. When it comes to the supporting cast, the acting ranges from bad to pretty bad. The scene in which Brittany is first informed of Ricky's passing is particularly amusing. The actress who delivers the news to Brittany, her fake crying made me weep for reals. Dreamstalker is bad, but it's better than it should be. Does that make sense? This movie doesn't make sense, so still, I enjoyed my time with Dreamstalker. If you're a fan of SOV horror movies, then I say check it out. As for this Blu-ray release from Terror Vision, I thought the picture quality looked pretty good. Terror Vision did a bang-up job with this restoration, making the film look as good as it possibly can. However, it is an SOV movie, so there's only so much they can do. The audio is the bigger issue here. There's some moments where it seems like the audio was recorded with the camera's built-in microphone, which makes the dialogue impossible to make out. There's other instances where the music is a few decibels louder than everything else, and the dialogue is just completely drowned out. For the most part, though, the audio is fine, but when those moments occur, they are pretty distracting. Overall, I'd give the picture quality here a 3 out of 5 and the audio quality a 2.5 out of 5. As for extras, first up we have Remembering Ricky with actor Mark Diaz. It's 21 minutes and 33 seconds in length. Mr. Diaz discusses his early acting gigs and how he landed the role of Ricky in Dreamstalker. He discusses the budget restrictions causing script changes, the dead Ricky makeup being a pain, a stunt that resulted in the stuntman breaking his legs. He discusses tensions on the set between the director and the producers, his feelings about the film today, and more. Next, we have Dirt Bike Dreams with executive producer Tom Negro. It's 11 minutes and 31 seconds in length. Mr. Negro discusses how he got into film production, liking the script for Dreamstalker, casting the movie, a stunt that caused the stuntman a severely fractured leg, and a $75,000 medical bill. He discusses why the director's name is not on the movie, and more. Next, we have Hit the Ground Running, a conversation with Keith Lack. It's 25 minutes and 52 seconds in length. Mr. Lack discusses how he became a stunt coordinator on Dreamstalker and the stunts he performed. He's not the guy who broke his leg. He's not the guy who broke his legs, though. He discusses doing special effects on the film, including the dead Ricky makeup. He discusses how he got the role of the doctor and the role of the photographer. He served double duty acting on this film. One of his characters wore a hairpiece and the other one didn't. That's low-budget filmmaking. He discusses going to work for Stan Winston and Rick Baker and working on films like Tremors and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, doing makeup for people like Brad Pitt, being a close-up magician, a screenwriter, a poet, and much more. Talk about a Renaissance man. Next, we have All Jocks Are Bastards. It's 11 minutes and 35 seconds in length. It's a video essay by Lance Sheeby and Erica Schultz on the jock character archetype in horror cinema and how it's used in movies like Dreamstalker. We get a trailer for the film and an audio commentary with Mark Diaz and Brad Henderson of Terror Vision. This is a very nice release for Dreamstalker from the fine folks over at Terror Vision. If you're a fan of this movie, then this release should definitely be in your collection. If you've seen Dreamstalker, please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments section below. And while you're down there, let me know what your favorite shot-on-video horror movie is. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge thank you to all my patrons and channel members for your generosity and support. Become a patron today and get early access to videos, have a say in what content appears on my channel, join me for monthly live streams, exclusive watch parties, and more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream, as well as members-only watch parties. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.